This piece was built out of my appreciation for photography, but my lack of desire to want to hang it on a wall. So incorporating sculpture and photography was always something I wanted to do so you could interact with the piece. My name is Michael Clifford. My art installation is Light Eye. It all started actually with a prototype. This is the third generation of this theme, and I wanted to document light. And so I was out photographing subjects of light, and with the intention to use light to display the piece. The light is on a motion sensor, so it is not lit up until they approach it, at which point then it illuminates and it actually stalls people and lets them slow down for a second rather than just passing by it on their way to camp or down to the stages. When I found this image, I installed it in 2 or 3 other different sculptures that were also backlit, but with different lighting. We were using fluorescent tubes at first, which couldn't pinpoint the light. We've tried different papers, density of blacks to shade out the areas we didn't want light, and which brought us to this piece, which uses actually 2 images. One is a digital print, and that is the one that is placed up high, and light projects through that like a computer monitor. The other image is a chemical print, which uses reflective light. The lower image also is mirrored and reversed, like we see things in our eye and in our brain. So with all 3 of those things combined, I was able to show 2 images, one with projected light, one with reflective light, and also the sculpture that holds it kind of symbolizes and as an option of the light prism. Some of the main obstacles when building this piece were the lighting. I originally had a shield that would shade the light and direct it, but it took away from the inside guts of it and you couldn't see through it. It was really hidden. So I was able to find some directional bulbs that actually would narrow down the light beam and place it right where the light source is in the photograph. And by doing that, then I no longer needed the shade and shadows to allow the gradient of darkness and light in the photo. Yeah, being able to use different photos with different mediums really brought it home to me, and I think that's the strongest point to get from it, is that light is all around us, it comes in different forms, and this is an example of how to juxtapose the 2.